Right, good afternoon everybody. It's January the 19th, it's 2 o'clock and I'm at South Withernsea. So nobody else here on this beach. So we're going to see how we get on today, but we'll cut to the intro. Welcome back. It's 2:30 now, so I've managed to get one rod out. I've only put one rod out just for now because there's still a long way. There's a bit for it to go out and still time for it to turn and come back in. So I've just got the one rod out for now. See if there's anything knocking about. A couple of anglers mentioned there's been some seals knocking about, but whether that's a good thing, I don't know. Whether it's a bad thing, I don't know. There's obviously fish here, but they tend to go for mainly flatties and stuff like that. But we'll see. I've decided to come on the middle beaches. I've tried southern beaches. I did get that small codling last week down between Runnels and Pool Pipe Lake. Anybody see my video? But I've decided to come up here for a bit of a change and just see what there is. The beach I'm on, I'll just show you the beach I'm on. It's quite a steep beach, really. So it goes up on quite steep, and then it really does steepen up into that area there. Now the guys that's been up here just said that it's probably going to get up to where my bags are when it gets full tide. So I'm fishing it. So I'm at least fishing on sand in between the groins. Now I know there's been big fish caught from this area before in the past. So it is known for the odd big fish. But I've got one rod out at the moment, as you can see. So we'll see how that goes. See if there's any weed about. I've looked down at the bottom there, and there's quite a lot of anglers down at Hompton, which I could have gone down there. I thought I'd try down here. There's nobody else here, barring one angler. It's about 2 or 3 groins further away from me. I got 2 comments from Holderness Codfather for a couple of my videos earlier on in the week, which it does inspire when the likes of the Holderness Codfather are commenting and saying how he likes the videos and how well he thinks they're done. So that's a big thumbs up for me from him, and thank you very much for your comments. So I am trying to learn all the time on producing these videos. I've now got an action camera which is alongside, which I'm going to try for the first time today, so I don't know how it's going to go. Still getting to grips with it, but we'll see. But like I say, I've got one rod out now, and if I get anything, obviously I'll come back to you. And I think when I get the action camera set up, I'll just do a bit of videoing, just showing the rods really, and just see if we can't get something. So I'll check back with you in a bit. Okay, bye. Right, so welcome back. Nothing to report other than the tide is now on its way up. It's 20 to 4. I believe the tide here at Withernsea is around about 8:30. So it's just on the turn, like I say. There's no weed to report of at all. There's no weed. I've not seen any seals that other anglers have mentioned earlier on. There's a bit of a southerly drift down the beach front, but the waves are only a couple of foot high at the west, so that's not bad. It's well easy fishable. Hopefully as the night draws in, it might encourage the fish to come in a bit closer, but we'll see. We'll keep putting the baits out, and we'll see how it goes. I will say it is getting noticeably colder. My hands are freezing. Time to put my gloves on, I think. But yeah, so we'll keep going. I'm doing a few bits on the action camera as well. So it might be a bit of a mixed match when I do get it uploaded, this video. But it's the first one with both my phone, which I'm videoing now, and the camera, which I'm trying to do when I'm near the rods. And I don't know what the volume's like, what the audio's like on the camera, but I'm not too far away from the rod, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me talking, and we'll see. But like I say, nothing to report just yet, but fingers crossed, live in hope. It was late last time when we came fishing. It was late that we got that codling, so still plenty of time yet. See if we can get one on the beach. Okay, right, I'll check back with you in a bit. Well, I hope this is recording and you can hear me. So this is the action camera that I've tricked myself to, and trying it out for the first time. I don't know what the microphone setup's going to be like on it, and I don't know what the picture quality is going to be like on it. It says it's 4K, but we'll have to see. I think there might be a bit of weed on the lines, because you can see my rod, it's just pulling across on each wave, so I believe there's probably a bit of weed out there. But I'll give this rod another 10-15 minutes, and then I'll bring it in and see what the weed situation is like, because then it'll have been out around about half an hour, to be fair, so that's long enough for eBay to be out. So yeah, so hopefully this will still be recording, and we'll let you know if we get anything on it, on the rods, and anything on the video. I hope you can hear me okay. Not sure whether I've had a couple of little bites on this left hand rod. A couple of little taps, if anything, with small flashes. The tide's on its way up now. Starting to come up. Hopefully, when it starts to come up, fills in a bit more, and the darkness comes in. Might encourage the fish to come closer in. I think in the meantime, I'm going to bring this one in. Like I say, it's had a few little taps on it, so I'll bring it in and have a look. Normal, but it might be just the grips are dripping into the sand. Can't feel anything. he's had a go at it. Everything's just, all the bait's been ragged about, so maybe he's having a go at it. Put a new bait on, just get it cast out again, and like I said, the tide is on its way up now, so I think before I cast this one out, I'll pull everything back a little bit. Do it now while I've got the one out. So I'll get this one cast out again, and I'll come back to you. Right, it's almost 5 o'clock, so 3.5 hours to tide. Hopefully you can see me alright. It looks as though you can see me on the camera and you can see my rods. Got the tip lights on now. Far side rod has got the bite indicator tip light on, and I've just put the normal green light on this right hand rod. Hopefully you can see the rods. I think you can. I know you can see me because I'm lit up quite well. I've moved now back, I think. I don't know, I might have to move again. Let's see. Like I say, 3.5 hours to tide now. So if we're going to catch anything, you know, it should be in this next couple of hours, I would think. I'm only going to be fishing it till top of tide because obviously I've got work in the morning. By the time I get all this lot packed up, back to the car and then drive home, you know, I'm talking early bedtime. I wanted to get this video in. I was contemplating going to Brands Baiting and setting myself a task of catching with 3 rods, a silverfish, a carp and a pike. But then I was out and about yesterday and a lot of the waters that I was looking at were still frozen over. And to be fair, Brands Baiting ponds don't tend to get a lot of wind and that to thaw them out. So I haven't been, so I thought, well, I'll come here. It's the latest tide, but I thought I'll come here and I'll give it another go for the cod. So I'll leave you on the rods for a bit. Hopefully you can see them, and then you can hear me. Because like I say, I don't know what the volume's like on this, but hopefully you can see the rods. And we'll get a bite. You should be able to see them. Well, so now we're to tide, and I've just had my first bite. Didn't come to anything, but it was a bite. So, ooh, fingers crossed. Yeah, it was quite a good bite, really. Whether it was a cod or not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I didn't get it, so I don't know. But at least it was a bite. It was a proper bite as well. So it's something. But I just need a fish on the bank. So like I say, now we're to tide. See what happens in this next hour. Fingers crossed. we can get you a picture. Okay. Welcome back. Talk about malfunction. I've just done about 8 minutes of a video talking probably just a load of waffle, but realised I've just checked it and there's no audio, so my microphone had run out, so I've got my second microphone on now, but there's nothing to report really. Yeah, nothing. 2 hours to tide. I would hope that there'd be something showing by now, even if it was just a rockling or a whiting, just to show me something's out there and I'm not just getting rid of all the bait. I will say there's nobody in this area, which I'm surprised at. There's nobody but me in all these groins past the boat compound at Withernsea. Everybody seems to be down towards Hompton, but whether they're catching anything down there or not, I don't know. But that's where the main bulk of the anglers seem to be, down at Hompton. It's like Blackpool Ruminations down there. Yeah, but you say there's just nothing to report. I'll keep trying, and hopefully we'll get a bit of action, a bit of luck. But like I said, I'm only fishing it till top of tide. And then I've got to get all this lot packed up. By the time I've done all that, I'll be, we're nigh on my bedtime by the time I get home. So I won't get this one uploaded tonight, this video. I would hope that in the next 2 hours that I can bring you a fish, just to show my efforts. But, I don't always work out that way. But we'll keep trying anyway. And as normal, if I do get anything, I'll bring you back. Okay. It's about 8:10. So I've got my last 2 rods out. I did have a bite on the smaller rod, but it didn't really develop. It tapped a few times and it stopped, and it went again. And then that was it. Never materialised into anything major. So I've got my last 2 rods out now. It's been really hard going. And it'll be the first blank on the beach if this happens. Yeah, I mean, you put the baits out there and there's a fish out there, It's just not, it's not rocket science. If they're not there, then you're not going to catch them. But so it's been really hard, this one. Maybe there's the wrong choice of venue, but you make these choices, don't you? And you just got to live by them choices. So yeah, so last 2 rods are out. If I do get anything off them, I'll come back to you. But if I don't catch anything on these last 2 rods, hope you enjoy the video that I'll upload. I don't know how it's going to end up, because obviously switching between my phone and the action camera, I don't know what the quality is going to be like. But hopefully you'll enjoy the video if you watch it, and if you do, please press some likes, because it's always nice to get the likes on the video to say that people have liked it. And for anybody that's new to my videos, check them all out. There's quite a few videos on there now. Check them out if you come across them. And if you like what you see, obviously just press that subscribe button. And then if you press the subscribe button, it doesn't cost you anything. And every time that I put a new video on, you'll get a red button in the subscriber area. And that tells you that there's something new on there. Okay. I try and put one on every week if I can. Don't know where I'm going to be next week. The long range forecast for next Sunday, it's going to be a wet day, I think. So if it is going to be a wet day, I think my chances are I'm going to be on a pond. And maybe do that challenge that I mentioned earlier on in the video. Silverfish, carp and pike in one day. Give it a go, can I? But like I say, hope you enjoyed the videos. Stay safe, tight lines. Thank you for watching, everybody. Till the next time. Thank you.